Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's session on SoulSensei. We're so happy to have you all here with us. For anyone who's new to SoulSensei is a space built for healing, growth, and real connection. We host live sessions and guided practices to help you all reconnect with yourself through energy work, meditation, and spiritual exploration, all with some truly amazing guides and teachers. Before we begin today's session, I would request each one of you present here to kindly switch on your cameras. Switching on your cameras always creates a great sense of community and it helps our leaders connect with you all better. And if we can have some faces on the screen, that would be wonderful. I'm Avina. I'm from Team Soul Sensei, and we're so happy to have you here for the daily Soul Sync. These sessions are completely free, and our leaders offer their time, wisdom, and energy to serve this space. If today's session is adding value to you, you want to express your appreciation, there is an optional feature called Give Gratitude. To give gratitude, you can send rupees 51, rupees 101, rupees 151 as a gesture of love and gratitude. If you have joined through the website, you will see the Give Gratitude button at the bottom right corner of your video call. Thank you. Your presence already means a lot to us. And without any further ado, I want to welcome our leader, Anahata Meher, for today's session. She is a spiritual guide and intuitive healer with over 13 years of experience. She works across chakra alignment, inner child healing, energy work, and soul healing to support deep emotional, energetic transformation. Wonderful to have you, Anahata. Over to you. Wishing everyone a very calm and a soulful session ahead.
Thank you, Avina. I've missed you and your good morning, everyone. So it's really beautiful that you're here today. And welcome everyone to Daily Soul Sync with me, Anahata Meher. I would like to start by apologizing for yesterday to all those who had joined. I was here at the meeting, but then there was an internet issue from the source, and I just couldn't connect. Also, I live in Goa, and in Goa, most of our homes, we do not even get normal network in our phones. So it was not possible for me to join even from my phone. So I'm really sorry to all of you who were here yesterday for any kind of inconvenience and disappointment. And well, it was important for me to learn a lesson, and I will share all about that as we go through today's session. But first, let's begin our journey today like we do every day with our voices and chanting 3 Oms. Let's bring our palms together in prayer position. Let's close our eyes. Let's take a deep breath and chant Om 3 times. I invite you to continue to breathe with your palms in prayer position at your heart center and your eyes closed. As I invite and invoke in our circle today the energy and the blessings of Lord Ganesha to help us with beginnings, to help us with endings, to help us with completion, and to help us with abundance. वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा Let's take a deep breath and connect to Lord Ganesh. Receive his blessings, his love, his childlike, joyful presence. His power. And let's gently rub our palms together. Place them on our eyelids and slowly open our eyes. So there's a little bit of information I have to share with all of you today. Today is my last daily soul sync as I'm going to be traveling from next week onwards. So I want to thank all of you who have joined regularly. It's been such an honor and a pleasure for me to come here every day. And I'm really grateful to SoulSensei for making this happen, for supporting us and for all of you who joined in. I mean, so many of you have come repeatedly, and it is so wonderful for me that you all have come here. And don't worry, you'll still find me on SoulSensei. I'm not disappearing. I'm offering a session on Mahashivratri. On 15th Sunday, SoulSensei is offering a day of Mahashivratri from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. There are 6 sessions. So you can drop into any one session as you feel, or you can join all 6 sessions as you feel. And I will be doing the morning session at 10 a.m. With some chanting and some divine voice activation. So it will be lovely for you to join, and it is completely free. The Mahashivratri offering is completely free. All you have to do is come with your open heart and we can celebrate Shiva and Shakti together. And another thing is that on Tuesday, 17th February, I'll be offering a moon eclipse journey at 7 p.m. in the evening. That is a paid session. We have our first solar eclipse of 2026 and this new cycle of life that is beginning with the turn of this year. And that's why I would like to share information with everyone of what the eclipse energy is bringing for us, how to connect to moon energies, and how to navigate this eclipse portal so that we can make the most of it. Yes? So you can please tune in to the website on SoulSensei and find the sessions there, and it will be lovely to see all of you. Now that said, let's come back to our session of Daily Soul Sync. So yesterday, because of the internet, many things happened, and I'm really sorry again. You see, I'm still trying to process it because there's a question in my mind, why did it have to happen? So many days we have connected and there has been no such glitch. And then eventually the lesson of surrender, acceptance, moving on as well, that there are times in our life when things don't go the way we want them to go. And what do? We can remain stuck in it, or we can show up the next opportunity we get. Right? So all of these are the lessons that I had to learn. Also, of course, a little bit of ego disillusionment. When I say ego, I don't mean this in a negative way. I mean, we are so attached to things, the attachment to everything, the attachment to perfection. Of course, there is a commitment. There are people waiting on the other side, so once the ego self feels, oh my God, guilt and so many things as if I've done something wrong. And then moving through that into surrender, that it's not in my hands. I've done everything possible that I could. It's not in my hands. And this is the energy I would like to share with everyone who is watching this session, whether live today or later on YouTube, that this surrender, this acceptance is very important on our journey. The journey from the thoughts to the feelings, the journey from separation, duality, polarity to oneness, the journey from the mind, the brain to the heart, where we can find love. Because otherwise there are so many thoughts. Yesterday everyone was on edge, even the SoulSensei team, because they were wanting me to be here. We all have, a commitment, and all of you were waiting here. But there was no option. So sometimes there is no option in our life not to get dejected. Yes, Devang, we are going to be working with all the chakras because today is our last session, and but we're going to do it a little differently. We're going to begin at the heart, and actually, I don't want to tell you. We'll go through the exploration, and it will be ulta seedha today. Remember, we see them in a straight line. However, we are a circular energy body, right? The energy is spiraling, and we are round. So the chakras are not really in a straight line. In the body they are, but they can be in different positions and we can flow through them. So don't worry about it. Energy is going to flow in a particular way today and we'll go through it. However, does anyone have any questions about the chakras before we go into our exploration? We've been here a long time and so many of you have come regularly. If you have any question, anything kind of SOS, or you want to reconnect so that I can share it with you, and then you can make it your own practice in the days to come. And please, everyone here, make a promise to yourself that even without Anahata and daily soul sync, you will try to connect to your chakras regularly. Okay? Please make this promise to your own self, not to me, and it's not for me, it's for your own journey. Okay? Fastest way to activate all chakras is breath and intention. And that's it. However, it takes some practice to get here, Devang. I've been at it for 15 years, so there are no quick fixes. Yeah? Yes, Bhakti, I believe you've come here for the first time. I will brief you on all the chakras. I'm just waiting for more questions to come, and then I will take a journey through every chakra and what they are. Any more questions, anyone? Also, I mean, there are so many other ways, right? Like for someone holding the mudra might be the fastest way. Also, chanting the bija mantra, easiest, quickest, and doing it even one time. Doing it even silently in your mind. Maybe you can't breathe because you don't have, you're feeling anxious. So just lum, or sometimes if you're very anxious, lum, 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 lum. You can't say it out loud because you're in a meeting and everything is, so in your mind, and again, you may not know which one you want to use, but the one that wants to come. Yes, Pooja, you can see the videos on YouTube. All you have to do is go to SoulSensei on YouTube, and all of the daily Soul Sync sessions are there. So all of mine since the first session is there. However, I shouldn't have said that, because then what you'll do is you'll go back to day one and keep going. I would like you to also become independent. However, it's okay to keep going. It's okay to keep going back to learn and to remember, but don't become fully dependent on it, okay? It's important that you find your own journey, and you can always go back to get more and more information. Okay, no more questions. Is there a particular time to practice this? Okay, honestly, we practice it whenever we need it, okay? And of course, let's not practice it when we are driving the car. But sometimes, I do it in the car. Like if my husband is driving and I need to, I feel I need to align my chakras, I'll do it in the car. I do it in an aeroplane. I do it anytime. The only time to avoid meditation, as I have heard from my peers who have done this before, is that at night from 12 to 3:30 p.m., we must not meditate, right? Because there is some energetic vibration that is not conducive for our wellness. So they say that, and I don't question it. I'm like, it's okay. There are just 3 hours out of 24 that I don't have to do the meditation. It's fine. However, there have been many nights where I have been in deep ceremony at that time. So whatever is the need of the hour, you can do it any time of the day. You can start your day with it. See, when you need it SOS, you'll do it in the present moment, right? However, if we create a habit or we create a practice to do it regularly in the same place at the same time, then we create an energy vortex, and then it keeps feeding more and more energy to it, right? So how, like, we have this session every day at this time. So I sit in my chair at 10 o'clock every day, and then I go through all my chakras. So it creates an energy vortex, right? So you can sit and do it anytime. There's no fixed time for it. To chakra activation, just a moment. Body symmetry also important, how to do it. Okay, yes, sometimes we need to be sitting upright, okay? However, sometimes it doesn't happen. Your body is tired and you might slouch, and that's why you need the chakra activation. That's all right too. Sometimes you might need back support, and that's all right too. Sometimes you need to lie down and do it. You'll be lying down and chanting the Bij mantra because your body needs it. That's okay too. Sometimes you might want to stand and do it, and that's okay too. However, we have to know that we are a spherical body, and maybe our body is creating a certain posture because that is the misalignment. Because when energy flows in alignment, we will be proper. However, not to strive for it. And remember, when we are doing our meditation, sometimes, if we want to be in this position and back erect, and then we feel pain. The idea of this is not to be in discomfort. If there is pain, if we can sit through the pain, great. But if we are uncomfortable, then we can release ourselves a little bit. Because being rigid about anything can contract the energy once again. So we have to allow the energy to flow, right? So we be as erect as possible, yeah? And every day will be different, guys, believe me. Every day is different, yeah? If we are sitting and doing it, we can do it cross-legged. Yes, on the bed or on the floor. If you're sitting on the floor, please place a mat or a cushion. Directly on the cold floor sometimes is not advisable. A carpet is fine too. A small lungi is fine too. A stole is fine too. If you want to do it on a chair or a sofa, that's fine too. However, make sure that either you're sitting properly cross-legged on that chair or sofa, or your feet are firm, flat on the ground, and your back is erect. Okay? These are the different ways in which we can practice. And when we are lying down, of course, hands open, not on the body, hands open. Okay? We can do it that way as well, and just relax and do it. Post 3 a.m. is Brahma Muhurat. Can we do it? Yes, absolutely yes. Yes, Brahma Muhurat is the best Muhurat, so obviously yes. We need chakra meditation and chakra cleansing every day. It is the system that governs our entire existence. The more and more bhakti, right? Bhakti is the one who has asked this question, because the more and more we align to our chakras, it's like a bank. We are connecting more and more to our soul and our spirit. We are creating more and more alignment, because life is still going to flow. I still sat here yesterday and did a 20-minute long process with myself. Still things had to go wrong. I still panicked. I still had all the feelings that I had to feel. Doing our meditation doesn't mean things are not going to go wrong. However, we have the energy to come out of it and move on and face it and embrace it, you know, and be truthful. Look, if I was lying to you and making an excuse and not coming to the session, I would not have the courage to show up in front of you today. But when you know you have done everything possible in your hands, and when you know that this is, you have no option and it's not in your control, then you are in your truth and then you move on, right? So we need the meditation every day. We need the meditation as regularly as possible. Our chakras are energy centers, right? So we may create an energy cleansing, and then immediately we might have a conflict with someone. Okay? Yeah. And then suddenly our chakra can become blocked again. So obviously we can't be doing it all the time, but at least once a day. That is our eventual where we want to get to. Yeah. Oh yes, crew. I don't know the full name, but we can do all forms of meditation, all forms of prayer in our period. This period being not connected to God is a patriarchal story for women to be disconnected from their power, and menstruation considered to be filthy or dirty. The menstruation is the sacred fertile blood of life through which life is created. It is extremely fertile. Our ancient women celebrated this blood. The ancient tribes celebrated the menstruation. It's just that the woman is extremely open and powerful at this time. So if you enter into places of divinity, a lot can happen for you. And that's why they say not to go too much into divinity. But honestly, there is no connection, okay, between eating non-veg and doing meditation, between having a period and doing meditation. There is no connection at all. Can you please elaborate hand mudras? Yes, I will, Diva, as I take you through every chakra. After meditation, sometimes why so many thoughts go on? Okay, because we have received the light. Okay, now ideally we are supposed to be into grounding. But what is happening? There is that much energy that is unresolved. So that is coming up for review. When we have to see it, look, we cannot hide or ignore what is inside, okay? The idea is to receive light, to receive clarity, so that we can see. Our thoughts are telling us what our thought processes are. Our feelings and emotions and sensations are telling us what is going on inside, right? Our senses are telling us how we are feeling inside, okay? And if our thoughts are coming up, we have to watch them. And one day we'll reach a place of thoughtlessness. Also, when we go into meditation, deeper and deeper, the brain tries to create resistance, because we are going into a new way of being, and the brain is afraid of the unknown. The brain, the fear is trying to limit you. So that happens. And please, we are human beings with a brain, and we will always have thoughts. So it's a good thing if we have thoughts. We just have to be able to also cultivate thoughtlessness, right? Imagine if you had no thoughts at all, how would you survive in this world? It's not possible, right? So we have to cultivate thoughtlessness, okay? Because there's so much going on in our day-to-day reality that our mind is always overburdened. That's why we need to create that emptiness as well, okay? All right. Is that fine? No more questions? Then I can go into the chakras. So we work with the seven main chakras. They are whirling wheels of energy that are in the center of our body. They are not physical, tangible. We cannot touch them. We can only feel and sense them. We can visualize them. They govern all aspects of our life, our soul, our mind, our body, our energy. They can be balanced or they can be imbalanced. When they are balanced, things work out well in our life. When they are imbalanced, we can have bad health, bad relationships, money issues, career issues, all issues, or disconnection from spirituality, all negativities, all challenges in our life. Okay. Our physical health can be fully governed by the chakras. If we have any issues in the body, even a simple cold and cough, we can work with our chakras because there is some energy that is stuck and through which we are having this response. Okay, so illness is not really bad, it's a language. And the more and more we work with our chakras, we clear energies so that we don't go into disease. Yes. And to work with the human energy field and energy body, we work with seven main chakras. Of course, there are more chakras. There are higher chakras. There's a 12 chakra system, but that is for later. Maybe I will offer a one-off session on Soul Sensei for the 12 chakra system. And we work with the seven chakras, and they are located in specific places inside the body. Sorry if I'm going like a bullet train. It's just I'm trying to quickly send this information. I hope it's not too fast. Okay, is it okay? What I'm saying is okay. Can I get a thumbs up? Yeah, it's just coming out like pat 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 pat. So sorry about that. Okay, how to remove negativity in us? There are many ways, Pooja, and by working on it. Firstly, by accepting it. Okay. Coming back to, so we'll begin at the base of the spine, we have the root chakra. The root chakra is red in color. We can visualize it as a four-petaled lotus. It is our seat of survival. It is all our life on the earth, our work, our money, our relationships, our health, our body, our connection to the earth. That is the root chakra. It is the Mooladhara in Sanskrit and the Bija mantra or the seed sound. Every chakra has a seed sound which helps to align, cleanse, balance, heal the chakra. And the seed sound is Lam, Lam in English, or La with a dot in Sanskrit, Lam. And the mudra for the root chakra, we did the Chinmay mudra. There are many mudras, okay, for the earth or the grounding or the root chakra, but I chose this one. It's the Chinmay mudra. You can understand how this is pointing downwards. It is so that all our energy moves and points downwards towards the earth, and we can get some relaxation. You don't have to do this. I'm just, making you remember that you have to point this downward. Yeah, this is, and when you do this, no, you don't need to hold it like this to fist. You will hold it on your knees or your thighs. Okay, I'm just doing this to show you. Okay. Moving on quickly, we have the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is orange in color, 6 petals, and it is our seat of creativity, our birthing, our passions, our dreams, our desires, the home of the divine feminine, the balance between the masculine and the feminine. It is the oracle. It is where we store our emotions. It is the seat of the water element. The Bija mantra is VAM, V-A-M, or V with a dot. And the mudra is the Swadhisthana mudra, and it goes like this. We cup our hands, the top of our thumb, we put it underneath our belly button, and we open up the left palm and we open it outwards and we breathe. Swadhisthana mudra. Yeah. And then we have the solar plexus, which is in the center of the diaphragm, in the center of the body, yellow, 10 petals, seat of power, energy, vitality, purpose, personality. The Bija mantra is Ram, and it is the fire element, and the mudra for it is the Vajra mudra. Right? Join the index fingers and the thumb, join them together, extend the middle fingers, join them together, and point it forward, place it at your solar plexus. Vajra mudra. Okay? The heart chakra, green, 12 petals, seat of love, connection to the divine, home of soul, forgiveness, compassion. Bija mantra is Yam, and the mudra is the Padma mudra, the gesture of the lotus. Throat chakra, Vishuddhi, 16 petals, blue in color, uh, seat of communication, truth, acceptance, expression. It is the Bija mantra is Hum, H-A-M, or Her with a dot, and the mudra is the Kali mudra, where you intertwine your fingers, extend your index fingers like a gun, and you place your thumbs just below your collarbones so that your fingers are pointing to your lower chin. Kali mudra. Then we have the third eye, which is Om is the Bija mantra. It is two petals, deep indigo to purple in color, and it is the seat of intuition. And the mudra for it is the Trishula mudra. And we place it on our palms, on our thighs. And finally, the crown, infinite petals, violet in color. There are three options that I gave everyone for the Bija mantra. If you feel resonated, Om, Ang, or silence. Different practices, you might want to use all three. So it's about what you feel in the present moment. This is our cap of light, our connection to the divine, our connection to higher consciousness. Okay, and the mudra is the Ananta mudra. And with this, let's go into our exploration. A lot of time has gone today, so I'm going to take you through a quick chakra activation. We are going to work intuitively through the chakras and take a leap of faith. Move into surrender, letting go, moving on. So let's take a deep breath. Exhale through the mouth. Honoring our journey together for the last so many weeks. Coming to completion. And feeling the presence of Lord Ganesha in our circle because he was here on the first day of January, helping us to start this journey, to begin a new year. And he is here once again as we close this portal with each other together and also enter into a new beginning starting tomorrow. And let's go back to organic breath, in and out of the nose. We took a very quick journey through the mind to understand the information and the knowledge, so let's slow down a little bit. And with our next breath, let's bring our awareness to the third eye, the two-petaled lotus, deep indigo to purple in color. As you breathe in love. As you breathe out lack of love. Releasing all the conditioning, the societal stories, limiting beliefs, doubts, lack of faith, lack of trust that you might be holding on to. The expectations, the disappointments, the overthinking, the unnecessary thoughts. With each exhalation, feel it releasing from your third eye, your brain letting go a little bit. And from your third eye, you take a deep dive, a leap of faith, and find yourself in the center of your chest, in your heart. See, sense, and visualize the 12-petal lotus of your heart chakra. And as you enter into your heart, you enter into oneness, you enter into love, you enter into gratitude, compassion, harmony, surrender. As you breathe in love. As you breathe out all separation, all duality that is holding you back, any false separation, disconnection, pain, grief, sadness, so that we can have our heart center open and we can connect to more and more love. We can connect to our soul. We can connect to the divine. Take a moment and bring to your awareness in which situation of your life you need to surrender right now and let go. You're in your heart. You're held by love. Forget about the outcome. Forget about what will happen. Simply let go and surrender. Say, I surrender in your heart. And with that, your heart chakra spins in clockwise direction. And your third eye chakra spins in clockwise direction, uniting both the heart chakra as well as the third eye chakra, creating a unified energy field between your thoughts and your feelings, between duality and oneness. And now this combined energy starts to radiate out of your heart center, pouring downwards into your solar plexus, infusing your solar plexus with this energy of oneness and surrender. And in your solar plexus, you surrender. Say, I surrender. Flowing into the sacral chakra 2 inches below your navel. Connect and say, I surrender. Into your root at the base of your spine. Connect to the root chakra. Connect to the earth mother. Connect to your body. I surrender. And with your next breath, bring your awareness back to your heart center. And let's move upwards into the throat, carrying this energy of oneness, of love, of acceptance, of surrender into your throat. I surrender. Into your third eye, in the center of your eyebrow, uniting the duality of who you are, uniting the polarity of who you are, connecting to your highest wisdom and the highest consciousness of life that is accessible to you. Moving on the top into the crown, I surrender, opening up the doorway of your crown to receive the divine downpour of love, of light, of grace, of compassion, of beauty, of strength, of power, of empowerment, of empathy, humility, groundedness, abundance, fertility, everything that you need, wish, want, and desire. And carry this energy from your crown back into your heart. And I'm going to invite all of you to raise your palms and place them on your heart. And take a deep breath in, welcoming a new beginning. And from here, let's gently rub our palms together, place them on our eyelids, and gently open our eyes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being with me every day on Daily Soul Sync. It's indeed been a pleasure to be here. Please share your experience in the comments if you feel like. And remember, I'll always be here around at SoulSensei somewhere. I'll be here on Sunday for Mahashivratri for a free offering, and I will be here on Tuesday for the first solar eclipse journey of this new beginning, this new year. So please tune into the information on the website, and I promise that I will be bringing more and more work through SoulSensei to you in the coming months. Lots of love to you. Please practice everything you have learned. Please take all of this information with you, and may you all have a blessed life. I love you. Thank you so much. And thank you to Team Soul Sensei. Thank you so much for being here and moderating, and is that what you say? Yeah. And mediating and navigating the session every day for me and for all of us. And I'll see all of you soon. Over to you, Avina.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Anahata. Always wonderful to have you here. It's always a wonderful experience for everyone. And thank you all who joined us live today. Wonderful to have you as well. And hoping to see you all for more sessions with Anahata and more sessions on Soul Sensei. Thank you. Great.
Okay, there is a puja is having a sharing. So wait, Nirangika, wow, that's such a beautiful name. Purple light is amazing. It's the third eye light. It's, usually it's like our intuition and our brain waves opening up. It's like when our brain feels these alpha waves. So we have these alpha waves, and then we have theta waves. So when that purple light starts to come is when the brain is relaxing and moving into alpha state, into happy state, the natural happy state. It's a good thing. And felt sharp pain in the third eye for a minute. Yeah, maybe we were breaking now. We were breaking all the conditioning. So the pain is real, guys. All the information is stuck in our body only. Okay, and that's why we want to work with our chakras. Yes. Lots of love to all of you. Thank you so much for being with me on this journey. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend.